Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yo, my people, hope everyone's doing well. Blessed day today. It's Friday morning. Just taking in some fresh air on a little morning walk. Not doing no hard training today. It's basically my recovery day. And I always stay active, so I like to walk. The title of the video is Don't Underestimate the Power of Walking. So inshallah in this video, I'm going to give you guys a couple of points and why I think walking is the best exercise. Obviously, when you think of fitness now, with how the culture is, it's literally, let's go hard. Everyone on social media is going hard. And it's putting people off. I'll be honest with you, it's putting people off because going hard and pushing limits and doing all of this is not for everyone. Not everyone enjoys training. Not everyone wants to do that. A lot of people do have busy lives. So I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely putting people off, They're just seeing it as, I can't lose all this weight. I can't, get from being obese to being lean because I got to put in so much work. My heart rate's got to be up all the time. I got to feel like I'm dying every session to lose that weight. So I'm gonna explain to you why you don't need to do that. If we look back in time and look back in history, people hundreds and hundreds of years ago weren't really out of shape. Of course, some of them were, but not in the state that we're in at the moment. And that's because of inactivity. Back in the days, you had to walk to get to places. Not everything was so convenient. Now with a click of a button, you can literally get an Uber outside your house. And the pattern is, when people finish work, it's time for them to relax. They go home, spend time with family, sit down, etc., etc. So basically the whole day, you've gone throughout the whole day without moving your body at all. And that's what's going to get to my next point. A lot of people, they don't understand why they've got so fat and put on so much weight when they don't even eat a lot of food. So they think in order to lose weight, they basically need to starve themselves and drop the calories, which is wrong, to be honest with you. You need to be eating more, you need to be eating the right foods, and you need to be moving your body. So what's happened is, because you're so inactive and you're never moving your body and your body's just so used to just resting, laying down, your metabolism it's failed you basically. You have no metabolism. You're not burning fat throughout the day like you should be, and that's because you're not moving your body. So my advice is for someone, especially for someone that's really overweight, has a lot of belly fat, and they don't know where to start, my advice is literally start walking. Start with 15 minutes a day and gradually build up. And obviously change up the spots that you're walking so you don't really get bored. Walk around nature. Slowly, you're going to start falling in love with it. Everyone can do it, no matter what size you are. It's not really going to put that much pressure on your body and on your heart, on your lungs. You're not really going to feel it, if that makes sense. So I don't really want to get into the science of things. But so walking is zone 1. Steady state cardio, low intensity steady state cardio, and your body's basically not burning through the glucose but will be burning through the fat instead because of the low intensity. Obviously fat is not the main source of energy, and when you're doing high intensity training, your body needs to burn through that glucose. And even if you're fasted, to be honest, it will burn through the food that you ate the day before, if that makes sense. Obviously when we eat carbohydrates and sugar, stuff like that, turns into glucose, etc. So walking directly burns fat while you're in the motion of walking, if that makes sense. While on the other hand, when your heart rate's up and you're in zone 2, 3 and 4, you're doing more intense training, your body's using glucose as a main source of energy, because that is the main source of energy in our bodies, and your body won't use fat, So it's a win-win situation. It's basically a hack. If I do it to stay lean, even though I run, even though I train so intensely. And coming from me, you should really take this advice, because I train intense. I do my kickboxing, I do my running, I do my weights, my calisthenics. Sometimes I'm averaging like 14 sessions per week, but I still get them walks in, and I think them walks are up there with everything else, to be honest with you. Another point why walking is so great, it's going to keep your muscles healthy, it's going to keep your joints nice and healthy, your bones healthy. Your body in general is just going to feel better by walking. It's also going to increase your cardiovascular fitness, even though it's not, intense, as I said. Even with all the intense running that you do, or the high intensity training that you do, you need to do low intensity training as well, which is aerobic work, and walking is aerobic work. So yeah, it's going to help you if you're an athlete, a fighter, whatever you do, anything intense. Walking is going to aid your stamina, your endurance. Just going to throw in some health tips as well for anyone that's got health problems. Walking is definitely going to lower your blood pressure. You'll see the improvements if you keep it consistent. In about a month or two, honestly, you'll start seeing the improvements. It's going to raise the good cholesterol in your body and reduce the bad, which is a very, very important fact as well to stay healthy. In other ways, just by walking every day consistently, you're just going to reduce the chances of you having heart problems and, a'udhu billah, having a heart attack in the future. But that's the reality of things. People have these health scares and these crazy illnesses, and a lot of it is, self-inflicted because they just didn't stay active. And when I mean active, I mean just moving their body by walking and stuff like that. So obviously I've spoke about the physical benefits and the health benefits of walking. I'm just going to speak about quickly the mental benefits. Your mood's going to increase. You're going to feel much more happier, especially if you do it in the morning before you start your day. So yeah, it's really going to reduce your stress massively, especially in the morning. You have a stressful day, you can kind of have that time out, like 20 to 30 minutes, out of your day where you can think everything through and prepare for the day, while you're walking. So it's a win-win situation. Obviously, we live in the UK, but when the sun is out and you soak in that sun, especially first thing in the morning, you're gonna get that energy, that different type of energy that you need. If you guys are depriving fresh air and the sun, your energy is gonna be low. It is gonna make an impact on your energy. Inshallah, my people, you guys take this advice coming from me, someone that, just goes hard in training and trains consistently and multiple times a day. I'm telling you now, I could literally drop all of that, and by walking, I could stay healthy and fit and lean and, keep that good muscle on my body. So yeah, inshallah, take this advice, implement it in your lives, and you'll see a difference. Assalamu alaikum.